Oh, how the turntables have turned. All right, let's get this Crown Victoria suspension out of here and let's do something productive. Well, now we have that piece of garbage out here. We'll go ahead and take and put up our new Crossmember, see how it looks. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to notch it out for the oil pan down here just because of how far back we need it to sit. So we'll go ahead, put it up here, take a look, see what we do. This is the new Crossmember. So we need it to go right about right here. That's not too bad. Looks like, so that's not too bad. Looks like we'll have to take and notch out this back end right here, which is not a problem. We'll notch it out and weld in another piece in there. I was thinking it was going to be a lot worse than this. So we got our instructions printed out. So first thing we need to do is we need to take some measurements. We need to figure out exactly what the spindle center is from the old suspension. So I got a couple measurements off there. We're gonna take, make sure I got everything I need. Then we're gonna put a board underneath the cross member and then put the lower control arms on there and the spindles and make sure we measure exactly what height we need to cut it out, notch it out to for the frame itself. So we'll go ahead and do that. Once we have everything all set with that, we can begin trimming it out and then weld it in place. So part of the course, it started raining again. Fun times. Well, we got everything notched out. I think we're gonna have to crop this right here just a little bit on both sides, but we'll give this a test fit and see how it goes. Looks like we need to take another 1/16 to 1/8 of an inch off right here on this side. So we'll go ahead and do that, and then we'll give it another go. Alright, so that is looking damn good. All I have to do is notch the outside little tabs, and then it will slide in rest, what, 1/2 inch or so. So I'll go ahead and do that right now, and then should be prepped for welding it in tomorrow.
The next day.
Well, we're back at it today. Let's see where we're at. So I went ahead, put this back up here so we can do a measurement of the ride height we took from the frame to the spindle center on the back and the front here. On the back side, we have 3 and 3/4. So up here, we have 6.5 inches. So this 2-inch drop spindle, not the right choice, so we'll go ahead, swap that out. I already have the standard height drop spindle on order. That's gonna bring us down to 4.25, and 4.25 is gonna put us within 1/2 inch of the back wheels. So that's right exactly where I want it, so that'll be good. So we'll go ahead, sand all this down right here, and then we'll weld in a gusset into that notch out for the pan, and start welding all this in. Let's get to it. Alright, so now we got all this boxed in. Went ahead, cleaned off the top, purchase. This is where the motor mounts are gonna weld onto. So we'll go ahead, get those made up, weld it in. We're gonna tack them on the frame, and then we're gonna pull it back off, do a final weld on there, and then install everything, and then start welding it all in. I'm gonna go ahead and take a water break. As you can see, I'm just sweating. Woo! All right, so we got everything cleaned up. It's all ready to go. So we're gonna go ahead, tack in our engine mounts, and then we're gonna go ahead and do the final welds on everything. So this should be real quick, and then we'll see how it all looks. Now we're gonna go ahead, toss down a coat of paint on the engine mount, and then the center portion right here that we have welded in. That way that's all taken care of, and we'll move on to welding the entire crossmember in. All right, here we go. We got everything fitted up. Motor is bolted in. And we're gonna do our final weld now. So, let's do this. All right, y'all, so we got it all snugged up. It's all welded in, everything's bolted up. We got it primed, painted. So now we can go ahead and remove this engine support, and it should all be good. If it falls down, it's on film. All right, well, there it is. It's all solid mounted, just the way I had it. There's, from the 1JZ, there's really no vibration whatsoever that goes into the rest of the body. So, there it is. And next time, we'll go ahead and start cutting off the rest of this and get our top hats mounted on there so we can finish up the suspension. See you next time. And thanks for watching.